Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope this video finds you well. Okay, so for today's video, we're going to be trying something a little new, and I got the idea from a YouTube video that I was watching last night. And basically what the YouTube video was talking about was just, or what the creator was talking about was just how the importance of writing basically is what he was saying, and just how being able to sit down for at least 5 to 10 minutes, even if you just write a sentence and script out how you want your day to be, is super helpful in having some type of control over your reality. And I am definitely a firm believer in journaling. I think journaling helps. I have my moments when I am super on journaling and I'm consistent and I journal. I was writing about 3 pages a day for about 30 to 40 days, and then I just kind of stopped doing it, and I think my gym schedule had a little bit to do with that. So I stopped journaling, and like I said, it's an on and off situation. Right now we are off. And so while I was watching the YouTube video, I had an idea, because I am a speaker. I'm not really a writer. So yes, I write, but when I'm writing because that's just one thing that can help. It's not because I am a writer. Like, writers can write, and you don't have to be a writer to write, right? And that's what he said in the video. You don't have to necessarily write. You could use a voice note, you can type, you can use your notes on your phone and type your notes, or you can make a video like this. And even before he even mentioned making a video, I already had it in the back of my mind. I think what I need to do is make videos and just have a way to sit down and release my thoughts and express myself, no matter how crazy it might sound, because that's what the journaling exercise that I was doing was basically about, where you just sit down and you just, first thing in the morning, you write down whatever comes to your mind, no matter how crazy it sounds, no matter how, I don't even know how to describe it, but even if it doesn't make sense, even if you're just writing down affirmations, whatever pops up to in your mind, write it down. And I think I need to do that, but with making videos and speaking, because I am a speaker. And even when that thought and that idea came to mind that I am a speaker, I'm like, wow, yes, I am a speaker. Everyone has their own way to release negative energy, or release, like, everyone has a thing that makes life worth living. Everyone has a purpose. Like, there are people who feel like their purpose is to be a mom. There are people who feel like their purpose is to be a nurse. There are people who feel their purpose is to be a doctor. Everyone has their thing. You just have to figure out what is your thing. I figured out my thing. I've known my thing since I was a kid, since I was like 5 years old, watching Disney Channel and trying to get Disney Channel's number and get auditions. I've always wanted to be a star. I've always wanted to be famous. And even being 25 years old, there's something icky about me saying that, but it's okay. The only reason why I feel icky is because society has made it seem as if after a certain age you have to be realistic. I can be realistic and still chase my dreams. I can still go to my 9 to 5 job, pay pay attention, no, participate in this 3D reality, this physical reality, go to school, get a job, but I should still make time, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, to do something that nourishes my soul. Because when I am not in front of a camera speaking, saying how I feel, speaking my truth, speaking my mind, my soul is depleting. I feel depleted because I'm doing everything that society wants me to do, but I'm not doing what I want to do, right? So if you're going to participate in the 3D and do the physical, you need to do something, even if it's just for 10 minutes, that feeds your soul, that makes you wake up in the morning and feel like, yes, I'm going to do this, but I'm also going to do this. And that is speaking in front of a camera. And it sounds so minuscule, but it's actually a big deal. Like, I've been doing this for a week straight consistently, I would say, or at least I've been posting for a good amount of time now. I posted about like 4 or 5 videos, and I can already feel different. I already feel my energy changing. So that just shows. And when you do something from a certain age or certain mindset, it changes. Like, you're able to feel the shift more consciously, because your awareness is expanding. It's more present. You're more aware of your body changing and how you feel. You just know. So when I was watching the video, I was like, okay, I'm going to take speaking more seriously and try not to perfect my speaking and try and perfect my videos. I really want to build community with this. But oh my god, my nose is itching. Okay, sorry. I really want to build community with this, but I also feel like in the back of my mind, I also want to not only build a community, but to be in the spotlight. I want to be seen. I want my videos to go far. I want to make an impact in people's life. I want this to change my life, but I also want this to change your life. Like, I want people to watch me and be inspired, or even if they're not inspired, I want people to watch me and feel calm. I want people to watch me and feel validated and know that they're not crazy, and know that they're not alone, that we are all going through something, or we've all been through something. I spent a long time thinking I'm the only one who goes through shit, or I'm the only one who's going through shit. Even the shit that I'm going through right now, I'd be like feeling like I have no one to talk to about it, but I can come on here and speak speak to the camera and post it. And the only thing I fear is that I get in my head about, damn, I don't want people knowing. Like, I don't mind people knowing my business, but sometimes I think about the people who don't really wish well for me, and just the thought that they can come on here and see if I'm doing good or see if I'm doing bad. But I feel like even if I post my bad on here, bitch, you're doing good. Okay, if you have the balls, if you have the strength, if you have the audacity to come online and be vulnerable and speak your mind, do something that is not normal, do something that people can't do, you are already ahead of the fucking game. I try not to gas myself a lot and say things like I'm proud of myself and hype myself up too much, because I always get scared that the other foot is gonna drop, right? I feel like sometimes I could take 10 steps forward and something will happen, and it doesn't even have to be physically, it could just be energetically within myself, and I will feel like I have taken 100 steps backwards. And because of that, I try not to hype myself up. I don't give myself a lot of credit. Sometimes I can have my days where I am super confident and I'm speaking life into myself, but I also have my days where I'm not that confident. I feel like if you are doing something that people can't do, and to me, this really isn't that big of a deal to me. I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Oh my God, I come online and I talk about my feelings. I talk about, oh, this boy broke my heart, or I talk about how the good, the bad, the ugly, because at the end of the day, we are all living this human experience. We are all going through shit. We are all going through hardship. So why can't I come online and share my experience with people? Another thing is I need to learn how to stop judging. Mind you, I'm supposed to be coloring and talking to you guys at the same time. That's the whole point. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use this as a way to color and speak with no music in the background, just me and you guys, and like coloring. But instead, I'm just out here yapping, but I'm in the flow, so I'm just gonna go with it. Maybe in the next video, I can continue and start coloring. But because I'm doing this, I want to learn how to not judge people, because I'm out here putting myself out there. So if I'm out here doing something that is different, I need to learn how to not judge. I think I'm doing a decent job, but sometimes I get in these positions. I put myself in these positions where I end up like judging people, and I have to clock myself. So it's good because I clock myself like, are you judging right now? And immediately, once I don't want to say I condemn myself, but once I convict myself, it's like, okay, I immediately change my thought and I just push the thought away and just try to think nothing. So because of this, when you're doing something that could potentially have people judge you, you learn, or if you've been judged, you learn not to judge others. And that's another thing. I feel like being on YouTube or just posting myself is a way to build empathy and know myself more, because they say when you speak out loud, it elevates your mind, right? People who are smart, they think out loud or they talk out loud. And it's crazy because people who talk out loud have been deemed crazy, or it's not normal, like you shouldn't talk to yourself. If I don't talk to myself, who am I? Like, you have to talk to yourself because you're not always going to be with people. So talking to yourself is very, very important. Lil Wayne said in the song, talking to myself because I am my own consultant. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when you have no one, who else do you have but yourself? Who else can you turn to but yourself? I mean, turn to God, but like, it's turning to yourself. You can say turn to God, but no, turning to yourself is turning to God, because you're talking to yourself. So if you're talking to yourself, who are you talking to? God. I still don't fully understand that, because when you say it out loud, it makes sense, but I don't fully understand. Like, okay, so clearly I'm God, but do I think there's a bigger God? Yes, but I just don't fully understand how powerful I am, and that's what I'm excited to discover, but I'm also very scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. Knowing your power feels so scary because you feel the pressure of perfection. Like, you don't want to do anything to ruin this power, and it's not the type of power that it's like, I'm better than you. Oh my God, my nose is itching so bad. It's not the power that is like, I'm better than you. It's the type of power where you just don't want to move. You just, like, all you can be is grateful. All you can be is grateful. So realizing that I am potentially creating my reality, and I have been creating my reality for a while now, it is crazy, especially when the people around you have made you feel as if you ain't shit. I've been beating myself up based on my past because I've been feeling like I handle shit the wrong way. And yes, valid, I could have reacted and done things a lot better, but it's just been hard because I've been having to forgive myself and treat myself with unconditional love and trying to understand, because I'm like, okay, God, you understand why I did what I did. You understand why I reacted the way I reacted. Because sometimes I'd be having these conversations when I was really down bad, and I was like just feeling so embarrassed, and you have the sense when it's just like you and God, and I was just like, God, I don't even know, and all you feel is this feeling of I understand. It's okay, so you understand, but how come you ain't letting these people understand, right? So for me, I just feel like this speaking out loud could really help me to understand and find out, even if I don't find out like who I am, but just clear and empty my mind and be conscious. be in the present moment, let go of the past. And that will require me to speak on it. I am going to speak on the past, I am going to speak on the present, I'm going to speak on the future, but it's better than keeping it out in my head because I can analyze it out better. So that's why I want to use this to practice mindfulness in a way where I'm not talking from like an anxious state, but I'm speaking consciously. I'm paying attention to what's going on in here and letting it out, no matter how crazy it might sound, and not feeling like shitty for the way that I think, but recognizing my thought patterns and working on changing them. So yeah, I feel like this is the perfect way to end this video because this wasn't even what I was going to talk about. Maybe I will take a shower because I just got back from work, take a shower, edit this video, and come back and record another video after this. But I don't want to make this video too long. So this will be part 1 of today's video. And hopefully I will get my ass back out here and record another part 2 of this video of today. Obviously, you guys probably won't know if it's part 1 or part 2 because I'll be wearing different clothes. I'm going to take a shower, freshen up, and then probably come back. I'm relaxed because I just got back from work and I haven't eaten since yesterday. I didn't eat all day yesterday. I did not eat all day yesterday and I haven't eaten all day today. What did I eat today? Did I eat at work? I feel like I snacked on something today at work. Oh yeah, when I got into work, I had a Slim Jim type of thing, and then but it was like the Great Value version of Slim Jim. And then I had, what was the other one? And then I had a brownie. That's all I've had in the last 24. So I'm like fasting, but like unintentionally fasting, if that makes sense. So yes, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.